Quick trip up to the house today. Just needed to bring in the tile floors that we picked. You saw the video of us at Lowe's picking that out. So just drop that off and getting it inside so it's not bouncing around in the back of the truck anymore. So I just came up, chopped that off. I was hoping to see the mud and taper up here doing his work. But as you can tell, it's just me up here. And you can still see, obviously, no mud and tape. So hopefully he'll be up here in the next couple days so we can start doing that. And then next week, Karen and I are coming up to tackle the kitchen. I'm going to try and piece all of the cabinets together, get that built and ready for installation. So that way when we put the floors down, everything's ready, we can put right over it, make sure everything's level, get it measured for countertops. And then, I mean, that's the big piece. You know, we obviously still have a lot of trim to do on the windows, still have the deck to build, still have to paint, and then obviously, you know, all of the other things like, you know, furniture and decor, but that will be much later. So, you know, we're getting progress one way or another. Hopefully it will be a little quicker here, come sooner. Again, once the tape and mud is done, we can come up, paint. We can finish all of the electrical. So a couple of spots here that we just need to do some switches. Again, as you've already seen, all the lights and everything are already in, but still have to do switches and outlets on a couple spots here and there. So we're getting there. A couple final pieces to be done until we're ready to move in, but it'll be here sooner than we know it. So can't wait. Still up at camp. Quick update that I didn't notice until I was just down by the water is they did come up and do some work on the HVAC after last week. Looks like they're getting ready to set the condenser for the air conditioning, which is good, which means that they're hopefully going to be going through and plumbing everything inside so they can sub out and then get those tanks placed and everything. So that's nice because I know that was a headache last week that we had to deal with. So hopefully this is a good sign to come. Let's see the condenser there on the side of the house. Let's go ahead and see what they've got taken care of underneath. Any big changes yet? See all the duct work that they've got installed down here. Things nice and wrapped. I do not see any plumbing as of yet for the propane. I don't know if that hole right there is an idea of where things will be going or not, so we'll see. But yeah, looks like they've just kind of finished up wrapping the ductwork down here. Other than that, not a lot of changes. So still pretty nice, easy to get around down here, which is good. Now, there's not a lot of space down here, but as far as servicing will be nice. And then, so I got the water heater there. What I haven't shown you yet is this guy. So that's the water pump. Comes in from the outside and comes up. So that's exciting. We've got that from the well. That makes me happy too. We just got to get all of that plumbed in. Looks like, actually, I take that back. It looks like it is already hooked up right there. That second line that's up there, we ran just in case there was any issues with the original line. So this way, we are not having to worry about that. There's 2 run, so we don't, we'll be good. If anything were to happen, we just swap right over. We don't have to worry about digging up the driveway again. So that was a call that we made early on, just to have them run 2. Again, if anything happens, we are all set. As you saw previously, we've already grabbed our flooring for the main part of the house, but we are going to be tiling the bathrooms. Lots of tiling options here. Let's see what makes sense. This looks nice. Right, let's do a little close-up. Yeah, it's got some of those tans in there. Nice contrast, but still blends well together. I like it. Let's go ahead and bring it home. Came up to camp today to check on the progress. We'll get to that here in a minute, but I did want to go ahead and make this entrance a little bit more inviting. So let's get to it. So we got this sign I'm going to be putting up. As you can see, they cut out the metal here, but I put on a glow-in-the-dark tape facing outwards. Everything's just been taped over on the back so that it will stay in place. But that way, hopefully, it will pick up a little bit better. You'll be able to see it at night a little bit better. And, you know, really happy with the way it came up. This was just a Etsy purchase. So let's put it up and see how it looks. And it's a little hard to see it on the camera, but you can actually see it pretty well here in person. So here it is in person, a little harder to see on camera, but I think that actually shows up quite a bit, all the details and everything. So, you know, much better than what it looked like before. There we go. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Take the back of the old sign that was up here and put this up. That way we can really see the detail. There we are, all set up. Really excited how it came out. Yep, we're back at camp. So you can see behind me, we've got the HVAC propane company in, and they're installing the piping downstairs in the crawl space and getting the furnace and everything ready for install. And I believe they also have the condenser going in today. So let's go ahead and check that out, see what we can see. And also we have the mud and taper up here today. As you can see, it's this vehicle there. So we'll go inside and check that out as well. All right, time to go inside, see what updates we have. All right, how are you? Good, good. Good. I'm the homeowner, so I just wanted to come up and take a look. Okay. See, he started taping the seams here. Still has to do, over the screw holes up top here. But definitely coming along, looking good downstairs. Let's take a look. Looks like they actually use a different base, which is nice. This looks much nicer. And you can see they've actually got everything installed here on the side, going through into the basement there. Looks nice. And it looks like they're pressure testing the lines. So that's it for today. Thanks for coming along, and we'll see you in the next one.